We got a good thing. Don't know if I'ma see you again.
Hello everybody, my name is Amber and I am the Black Directioner. So originally I wanted to do like a Jonas Brothers theme for this video because Fridays and because I'm Jonas trash, but it didn't quite go how I planned and how I wanted it to. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna do a story time that could possibly help anybody else that was kind of sort of in the situation that I was in, or you know, results may vary. I might make it worse. I'm trying not to make it worse, but you never know how things are going to play out. So hopefully I don't make it worse. So pretty much I'm going to be talking to y'all about a crush that I had for 3 straight freaking years, what he said whenever I finally told him, and how it possibly got messed up, okay? So sit back and relax because it's story time. It's the Amber Story Corner for all your needs, bitches. Okay, so flashbacking to freshman year of high school. I was 14, I believe, 14, and I was in band, okay? I was in band my entire high school, middle school years, okay? And there was this guy, okay? We're not gonna say his name. I mean, even if he watches it, he'll know I'm talking about him, but still, okay, we're not gonna say his name. We're gonna say that his name is Chris, okay? I saw Chris like a couple times, you know. Again, I'm new, he's a sophomore, and I'm a freshman. So every single thing he did, I just thought was freaking cute. It didn't matter what it was, you know. He was just genuinely the perfect guy. He was the perfect guy, honestly, to me. And now that I really think about it, I low-key possibly believe that I had puppy love for him. And I think I low-key fell in love with him, but it was like puppy love, you know, so it was just like, why? So the first time I saw him and the first time I met him and the first time I talked to him and everything like that was whenever I was a freshman. And I tried my hardest to build up, you know, with him because his friends were juniors. He was a sophomore. I was a freshman. I'm just not meeting him. He's in a different crowd than I am, you know, like in band and everything. He knows more people than I do, you know. He's more social. I mean, I'm social too, but not as much as he was because he knew these people already. So it was just kind of like, and it was like, so how am I going to be able to talk to him? What do I got to do to be able to talk to him? I don't think I honestly started liking him until like maybe a couple months into me being a freshman. But as the years went by, it started getting deeper and deeper, you know what I'm saying? And every time that I didn't see him, like for a long period of time, I'm like, you know, I'm telling my best friend Victoria, I'm like, girl, I don't even like him no more. I don't know what was going on, you know. He was cute, but nah, you know. And then summer band came around and I was just like, damn. So as the years kept going by, I kept trying to get closer with him because I wanted him to feel comfortable with talking to me and everything, and I wanted to try and hint to him that I liked him. It was so hard. Like, I was just like, I never liked anybody as much as I did him. So I was just like, I don't know how is this gonna work? I don't understand. I started getting older and I started maturing more and I started getting less scared and just made it to the point where I was like, okay, I'm just gonna tell him. However, I told him that I had a crush on him the last day that he was going to be at school before he graduated. That's where I messed up. That's where I don't want nobody to mess up. So what had happened was that we had our last concert, and it was a winter concert, I believe. I don't know. We had our last concert on stage in front of all the people and everything. We were putting all our stuff up, and I was talking to Victoria, and I was like, I don't think I could do it. Like, he was the only boy, even to this day, he's honestly the only boy that I've ever been so nervous around and so nervous to talk to. And every time he talked to me, my heart would just drop. And every time he interacted with me, I would just be the happiest person in the world. It would just make my day. And it was crazy. I was literally head over heels for him. I was. So whenever I started feeling like I was going to back down, she was like, no, you're going to do it. This is his last time here. You need to let him know how you feel and everything. And I'm just like, okay. So you see all the band kids coming out, putting their instruments up and everything like that. And I'm sitting there like this, just rethinking my entire life. And half of me is going in and out like, do I really want to tell him? Should I just never tell him? Should I tell him next time I see him in the next 5 years or something? You know, like what am I to do? And finally, he came out. And I was just like, fucking go for it. So I called his name. I was like, Chris. And then he was like, hey, what's up? So I got up, I went over there, and I hugged him. Like, I was like this. So he had hugged me. And I was so nervous, first of all, that he hugged me back. And he's taller than me, so it was just, I don't know, it just felt like we were perfectly connected. You know what I'm saying? You know, for people who have crushes, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Whenever you hug your crush or your crush touches you and everything, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It felt like he was a missing puzzle piece type shit, and it was beautiful, and I loved it. And I'm pretty sure he knew that I was nervous about something, because I felt my heart on his chest, because it was beating so hard. Like, it was just like boom, 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 boom. Like, it was beating the death out of him, and I was just like, oh my gosh. So I was like, I gotta tell you something. You know, we're still like this. So I'm looking forward, and he's like looking over me. You know, he's taller than me, so we're still like this. I was like, I gotta tell you something. He's like, what? I was like, I don't know if you know or if you've noticed or anything like that, but I've had a crush on you for a really long time. And then he had put me away, and he looked at me, and he had laughed, and he was like, yeah, I kind of figured, you're really cute. And I was like, me? I'm really cute? Really? You know, but that was inside of me. Outside of me was like, oh, thank you, you're really cute too. Knowing inside of me, somebody has just exploded, but I wasn't able to show that because I wasn't trying to be weird, you know. So he said that, and I was like, so you knew? He was like, yeah, I kind of sort of had a feeling. And then I was like, yeah, well, I wanted to let you know before you left. And then he was like, Amber, that's real cool. And I was like, ah! And then he was telling me about, you know, college, and about how college is different and stuff and everything like that. And then, you know, then he was like, okay, but I gotta go. And then he gave me another hug, and then he left. And the reason why I feel like it was too late is because I kind of, like, I had a crush on him from my freshman year to my junior year, and he graduated. So when I was a senior, he wasn't there, you know? I literally had a crush. He was the only guy I had a crush on for 3 years straight, you know? Like, and it was just like, I feel like it was too late, because I felt like I should have been told him, and maybe we could have tried something, you know, but it was too late, you know. He was going to college, and I was still going to be in high school and everything. So even to this day, I regret it, because I feel like I should have told him earlier, and maybe we could have tried something. Maybe we could have worked something out. Maybe me and him still could have been together. Maybe we could have had a long relationship. Maybe we could have had a short one. I don't know, because I didn't try. And because I was too scared of what he would think or anything like that, instead of just following what my heart said and just did it. So pretty much, in conclusion of this story time, what I'm trying to say is that if you have a crush on somebody, I want you to go for it. But I want you to go for it with the mindset of, they're probably not going to like me back. Don't just go for it and just expect them to say what my crush said, you know. That's not how everybody works. You know, I was lucky that he even freaking thought I was cute. I didn't know that, you know. But it really could have went worse, or it could have went better, you know. So it's like, I don't want y'all, you know, whoever is having problems with crushes and everything, and you really, really, really mentally and physically feel like you need to tell your crush, I think you should tell your crush. But I think before you tell your crush, you should let them know. You should say, okay, I have to tell you something. But before I tell you this, if something doesn't go right, I want you to know that I still want us to be friends. We don't need to make nothing awkward. I don't want you to not be able to still come to me for anything, you know, something like that. You know, if your crush is your friend or something, let them know that right off the spot. And then say, if I'm being honest with you, I think you're really cute. I have a crush on you. You know, how are you feeling? Do you kind of feel the same? Do you not feel the same? You know, and if they feel the same, try and do something, you know, try and work it out, you know. If your crush is already dating somebody, wait. Wait. Don't be a homewrecker. You understand me? Don't you dare go up to your crush and tell your crush that you like them and that you want to be with them and they already with somebody. Don't be that person, okay? My crush was single. Do not be that person, because that's gonna describe you as a certain type of person, and you just don't want that reputation of, I don't care who you're dating, I like you and I'm gonna go for you. You know, like, it's really not worth it. People in the real world, people do that, but I just personally don't think that you should do something like that, because that's shady, and me personally, I don't appreciate shady folks, so it's just like, don't do nothing like that. But if you do have a crush on somebody, I want you to know to not do what I did, and don't be scared to tell them your feelings, but you have to be mentally ready for it, you know. And I feel like I was mentally ready for it. If he didn't say that he didn't say that he liked me. He didn't. He just said he thought I was cute. That was it, you know. But it made me feel better, because first of all, I got a 3-year weight off of my chest, and he finally knew. But now I have another weight, because I was like, what if he knew earlier and something good could have happened, you know? So it's just like, I'm just saying, try it, you know, try to not be scared, because if I would have told him my freshman year that I was crushing on him, he either would have said he was too, or he would have said he wasn't, or he would have said that I'm cute thing or whatever, and then we would have tried something, or we wouldn't have tried something, and then, you know, you just move on with the rest of your life. It's not the end of the world if your crush doesn't like you back. It's really not. 7 billion people in the world. There's somebody for you. Like, don't even trip about it. If there's any other questions that anybody wants to ask me about crushes or anything like that, you can always comment, or if you want to be more private, you can always DM me on my Instagram. My Instagrams are down there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed this story time, and I hope y'all got some good tips from it, and I hope y'all enjoyed seeing me fangirl over somebody who wasn't famous. I will surely see you guys next time. If you haven't already, feel free to hit the subscribe button and become a sour and join our community, because we all love each other here, and I get to be your mom. Remember to keep your head up and smile, and always know that somebody has your back. Bye.
We can make it if you try.